times. Hopefully, this is live and still learning how to do this. But what you're looking at here is the Stairwell project. This is actually the perfect way to explain this on location. So what we're looking at here, let's come down here. Please follow the series on this, where we roughly sketched out what it is that I needed. And that is this top rail, which we're going to look at shortly. I have it precariously hanging in place, and we're going to make a framed panel, multi-panel unit down here. And the whole idea behind this is, in the same way I put this plastic up every year to basically slow down the heat, that's what the idea behind this is. So the idea is to be able to put it in and take it out in the spring. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Now I want to show you. This made me extremely nervous. The idea that I had to hold the unit in place by hand, all the while making sure that this unit is exactly where I want it. And if we look at the top, it is half the unit is free space. Okay, let's see here, over there, and the other half is on this piece of board that I have. That's where I tape the poly to. So we come down here, and it so happens I have space above this post. At first I thought I was going to have to cut it out and notch it around here, but I have space above the post. That really works out for me. And I have clamp 1, clamp 2. And what I did is I reversed the clamps so that they push apart. And if you don't have that type of clamp, I highly recommend it. In this case, it's perfect. It's exactly what I need. Then I have a clamp here along with some wedges. Okay, so let's come around this end. And what the wedges are doing for me is it's allowing me to push this unit out, because it has to be, the same distance up there as it is down here. And that's what that wedge is doing. So that wedge is against the piece, and then we have the clamp. And there you go. So it took me about an hour just to get that piece in place. So I needed it to be in place so that I can begin the other design. So next, what I'm going to do is put a piece of trim, rough, right? The candidate trim. I'm going to just pin it temporarily in place on this side. That way I can then take a clamp and clamp this edge against that, and that's going to help hold that in place. So yeah, that's the next thing I'm going to do. And do whatever I can to assure that I can take my clamps out, and this guy's going to stay right there. Okay, so that's the goal. I love doing things like this. What a challenge it is. Now that we're down here, you can see what kind of joinery I look up the series. In the previous series, I explained how I did all of this. But basically, there's just 2 screws, 3-inch screws. And I had to make a cavity there, and the screws are about there. They stop about there, and then they come into here. And so that's what's holding that to place. There's no glue at the moment. I intend fully on gluing that up. Also in the future design is I'm going to be making a frame that's going to go around and encase on both sides of this wood here. And it's going to be like stepped down, so some kind of cool router bit we'll use there. And the whole thing is going to be framed. I can't do that on here though, right? Because this is, look at my situation. I have this rail and this has to stay a certain distance from that rail. So, all right. I think somebody joined, but I'm not sure if anybody's chatting with me or not. I'd love to answer any of your questions. All right, so there we go. I am very excited about this. This is what I think makes us woodworkers very excited when we can do stuff like this. Angelo Parisi, nice job. Thanks, brother. My friend down in he was my best man in my wedding back in 1986. And Andrew, hope you're staying warm out there. He has his own business down in Windham, New York. So look him up. He's a chimney sweep. He does all kinds of other things with regarding to fireplace and furnaces and chimney outside stuff. So look Angelo up. So I'm liking it. All right, so I'll go ahead and end this live video, and I'm going to get back to work. Today's my first day of vacation, Christmas vacation, and he says 2 feet of snow down there in Windham. Angelo, for the first time, it seems we've got 3 feet of snow up here in Schenectady. It's crazy. Oh boy. Well, that being said, why don't we come outside and end it? I also told the folks in the house, walk down the steps like there's a cake in the oven. So yeah, here's the snow that we got. It's melting, of course. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was crazy. All right. Say goodbye to our friend here. Thanks for coming into the shops of SE Custom Design, which is now on site location in the house. Take care. God bless. Let's say our goodbyes in the various languages. Shalom uvracha lekol hachaverim shali ba'aretz Yisrael. Goodbye to my friends in Israel. Mastalami. That's Arabic. The first one was Hebrew. Tutzins, Afrikaans, Zaitjin, Mandarin, and see you later in English. Take care. Sorry about that twisting, folks.